I met Tim. I was almost graduating from college, and he was a songwriter writing for a publishing company called Dr. Vet Music, which just seemed like prophetic in a way. We live on a farm in Franklin, and it's a gentleman's farm, and we don't have chickens anymore, but we always did, and then horses, of course, and dogs, and honeybees.
And was Tim a farmer?
No. If Tim had a choice, he probably would have living in the high-rise in Tokyo.
Spin around this great big sun, feels like I've just begun to see what it's all worth. I guess all I'm wishing for is one more.
Well, Tim was diagnosed, unfortunately, on Father's Day of 2010. He had pain in his side that took us to the emergency room, and instead of getting a diagnosis of a gallbladder issue, which we really kind of thought that's what it would be, he was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, which had already metastasized, and the pain was a result of the tumor load in his liver. His liver was expanding, and so that was a moment in time that changed everything for us forever. He was just so encouraging and such an information junkie that it came natural for us to get involved in 4-H, and especially the hippology program.
I was in 5th grade when I joined 4-H, and I started in the horse project. I waited a year because I was so scared to do it by myself, so I waited for my best friend Amy to be in 4th grade, who's a year younger than me. So we went to our first meeting together and did it all together.
So back in the day, my mom was the one who actually pushed me to get involved in 4-H. I didn't really understand what 4-H all had to offer. And so, because I was in 4th grade, I was 9, and I didn't understand all the opportunities that it would provide me with. However, my mom saw all the opportunity for me to find people that I could relate to and then grow as a person, since I am a more reserved person. And so my mom was the original push factor in that, but once I was in it, I was the one who chose to stay. So.
We actually joined, my younger sister and I actually started 4-H because we had just started taking riding lessons, and it was suggested that we get into hippology and horse bowl as kind of a way just to learn about horses and get more involved, and then it just kind of snowballed from there.
I joined 4-H when I was in 4th grade and continued through my senior year of high school, and right at the start of 4th grade, I immersed myself into just about anything the horse project had to offer.
I did horse bowl, hippology, horse judging, all of the horse shows and everything. And I had a very good experience. I met so many lifelong friends that are like still my best friends today.
So I started off writing English and learning to jump and just equitation. And then as I grew, about the time I was 8 years old, I switched over to Western, and I got a different pony that was more Western type. And I started trail riding, and then I started teaching lessons to the younger kids, and then I started showing just about everything.
We both wish that we had had 4-H in our lives when we were kids growing up, because it is such a community of wholesomeness. And Tim definitely supported it, even when he was really too sick to join in and participate. It was the one thing that he made sure we were able to attend, all our 4-H functions. So he was very, very supportive.
4-H certainly taught me a lot about leadership and about teamwork. I think I got a lot of confidence through 4-H, especially with talking in front of groups of people. Right at 4th grade, even though I wasn't an officer, myself and other 4-Hers, we would get up and talk about different activities we had been a part of to share with the clubs, share with the other club members. And just that immersion of getting up and talking in front of people, it certainly made it easier once I was an older member and had a leadership position. It was easier to talk in front of people and have that confidence.
I definitely learned, I'd say, sportsmanship. There were many times that like horse shows or competitions that did not go as planned, and it's easy to like be kind of a sore loser about it, but definitely taught me like how to lose gracefully
One of the biggest things that 4-H did for me was really improve my communication skills, because I came in as somebody that was very quiet and very reserved and definitely not comfortable talking in front of even just smaller groups. And 4-H gave me the opportunity to pursue leadership and communication and public speaking, and just that was something that I really needed to work on and really gained from 4-H, I think.
Well, the scholarship fund was a bit of a surprise and a very welcome one. Matt Horseman initiated the idea and thought it would be a really honorable thing to have a scholarship, a memorial scholarship in Tim's name, benefiting specifically the horse program, since we were so involved in that. And Tim was very supportive. He had put together several riders' nights and just really spent a lot of time thinking of fundraising opportunities for the horse program in particular. And so it seemed like a good fit, and it's really special.
The process was very simple. There's one application for all of the county scholarships, and it asks you put in a portfolio of everything you did throughout 4-H, and then it asks you some questions, and then once you submit that form, you come in for an interview with a board from the county office, and they ask you some questions about your time in 4-H, and it was a very simple process.
So there was one application I filled out, and so it made it really easy. And I think then I wrote like a short essay on it and like why I wanted the scholarship and why I needed it. And then I came in for a quick short interview with a lot of the leaders in 4-H, and they chose that way.
For me, it definitely helps because I'm going to an out-of-state school, and as a lot of us know, out-of-state tuition can be a little hefty. So I think it definitely helped me, and my parents always supported me when I decided I wanted to go kind of far away. But having that scholarship definitely made my student loans a little less, and so that's a little less of a burden on me that I have to worry about when I come out of school, having to pay that stuff off. So definitely just a little relief there. So I'm thankful for the scholarship. Anything helps.
Being an out-of-state student, it's really helped me kind of go to the school that I really wanted to go to, and by being able to help pay for undergrad, and then it makes vet school a little bit more realistic to get through vet school, because that's a whole lot of money. So just to let me go to the school that I really wanted to go to and hopefully achieve the career that I really want.
Well, I would really love to see the scholarship fund grow and be able to serve more kids. It occurred to me on the drive over that the kids receiving the money from that scholarship now won't have known Tim. And up to now, the kids all knew him. They were in kind of Kai's age group. And so they would have had history with Tim. And now that moving forward, the kids benefiting from the scholarship will not have met him. And so it's important to me that they know who he was, and that ideally I would like for the money to be more beneficial and to really serve more kids. That's really would be my goal.